guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And before anything else, I wish that everybody watching this video today is okay. I hope that you guys are all safe and healthy, especially with the Corona COVID-19 virus wreaking havoc all over the world. So again, let me just remind you to always wash your hands, always sanitize your hands every time you touch something or someone, practice social distancing, and as much as possible, try to just stay at home so you can be safe, okay? So I will always start videos with that reminder starting today. Now with that out of the way, something to cheer us all up. As sneakerheads, of course, I'm going to bring you guys today another sneaker unboxing. Now, this is actually what I think it's an early pair, at least here in the Philippines, because this is the Lebron 17 Low Bred. Now, the Lebron 17 Bred is supposed to come out March 27, according to several websites, but for some reason, it's already sitting on shelves here in the Philippines. So I went out, bought a pair, and for today's episode, we're going to unbox it, put it on feet, and check it out. Let's go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure that you do so because we are doing a raffle for 1,000 gallons of alcohol. De joke lang. We are giving away this one, which is Supreme boxer shorts in collaboration with Hanes and Realtree. So it is in partnership, of course, with our good friends from Cop Garden. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, and then click the link down below for the mechanics of the giveaway. Good luck. Now, I actually ended up buying 2 pairs of sneakers when I dropped by over at Nike at the podium. This one is a new running shoe that I have, which I'll be testing out and doing a review on, but that will be for another day. Today, we are focusing on this, the Lebron 17 Low in the Bred color. Now, as you guys can see, it is your typical Lebron 17 box with Lebron 17 written in gold at the top of the lid of the carton. You have the details of the sneaker here on the tag. It says Lebron 17 Low in black, University Red, dark gray. I did go a full size up, which is size 13, because from what I've read, the lows are, have a massive tendency to be super tight. And I usually go like a half size or a full size up anyway for Jordans and Lebrons. Now let's pop the box open. You have your typical tissue paper, which is blank, and bam, there you guys have it. This is the Lebron 17 Low in Bred. I love Lebron Low sneakers. Now, obviously, the normal Lebrons are the favorite for playing basketball, but I've always had a strong affinity to the lows because they're the best ones for casual wear. I mean, the designs, the styling, the overall vibe and look. And this time, even the technology that they put into the shoe actually lets it to be more versatile. It's not just for on-court, but it's also great off-court. And that's what you get with the Lebron 17 Low in Breds. Now, this is actually a follow-up to the Lebron 17 Low Tune Squad, which is obviously inspired by, well, the upcoming Space Jam movie featuring LeBron James. I wasn't able to get that one, and I actually wanted to pick that one up, but I just couldn't find the pair. But this one was just sitting on shelves, so it's Instacop. So what is so special about this pair? Now, taking a look at the upper, it looks very different from the upper that you usually get with the Lebron 17s. I'm not really sure if it is the same material, but what I am sure of though is that if you go down to the midsole, this is where the magic happens. This is where all the changes are very obvious. So if you take a look at the heel over here, this is very similar to the air unit that you would find in the Air Max 270. And if you move along over here, actually this foam that you see just above the outsole over here is actually made out of React technology from Nike. So it even says there, Nike React. So it reminds me a lot of the Nike Air Max 270 React because you have the 270 air unit and then you have the React technology from the midfoot to the forefoot. So wow, I didn't expect to see that in a Lebron sneaker. Now I'll talk about the on-feet experience in a bit. For now, let's go over the features of the upper. So you have some sort of like knit and nubuck or leathers material around the sneaker. It's not similar to what you would get with the Lebron 17s that are not the lows, you have a very different lacing system. It actually reminds me of one of those ACG sneakers that came out, the ACG Terra Gobe or Gobe, I don't know how you pronounce that properly, wherein it would be like that, then it would suddenly go upwards on one particular direction. And then you have the Lebron branding on the tongue tab, and of course here at the back of the shoe. Now you have the Nike swoosh here on the lateral and the medial side, the lateral being a little bit bigger, medial being a little bit smaller, and the red swoosh is broken by black lines in different parts of the swoosh to give it a little bit more oomph. Now, one thing that a lot of basketball performance reviewers are raving about this sneaker is the traction that you get with the shoe, which is mainly due to the revised or modified outsole compared to the original Lebron 17s. Now, I will put a link down below to a video by wear testers as well as a bunch of other sneaker YouTubers who do performance reviews of basketball shoes. So check them out after you finish this video. So how is this sneaker on feet? There is one big pro and there's one big con, and there is one, let's wait a bit. So I'll go first with the pro. The pro is the React plus the Air technology is amazing. And I think they were able to solve the problem of the Air Max 270 React by adding this outsole. This outsole fixes the issue of the transition that I talked about in my review of the Air Max 270 React. It is much more seamless, it feels much more connected, and the overall feel and cushioning is just amazing. So when it comes to support, when it comes to giving you, comfort, a good ride, this one, 2 thumbs up. I am absolutely loving it. So that's the pro. Now the con. This is incredibly, unbelievably, insanely snug. I mean, it is tight, as in really tight. It's as if like Darth Vader was force choking your feet. That level of tight. And I tried loosening up the laces, I tried different ways to lace it, and ultimately it was still super tight. So so I think for a basketball shoe, that's obviously great, that's amazing because you get the foot containment that you want. But man, if it's just like day-to-day casual wear, that is the biggest issue that I have with the Lebron 17 lows. It is just vice-like. I mean, the grip, the way it constricts your feet, grabe, daig pa yung selosang girlfriend. Ganong level. As in talagang sakal to the max. That is how crazy this sneaker is when it comes to the grip or the containment. So that is just like my biggest con. Now, to the maybe or let's wait a bit, I have a feeling that maybe if you wait it out, if you just beat it up and keep on wearing it, it will eventually loosen up a bit and it becomes more comfortable. So I will have to test that theory out. So what I'll be doing is over the next few days, I'll be wearing it, breaking it in, and then I'll get back to you guys maybe in a few days or in a week to just give you an update if it loosened up and it's more comfortable for casual wear. So do I recommend the Lebron 17s? My recommendation is actually for you to wait a bit. Wait for more reviews, wait for more people to break it in, wait for more people to test it and share with you on-court and off-court feedback about the sneaker. This is just an initial unboxing. It's important that you do that because it is expensive. As with most Lebrons, I think this sells for a little close to around 9,000 pesos or 190, 180 US dollars. So it is pricey. It will get a lot of money from your bank account, and especially today, wherein you need to be liquid and you need to have, reserves because of the uncertainty of the times. You shouldn't be going around spending money indiscriminately. So that is just a strong reminder that I want to make to you guys today. Besides, if you really want a Lebron 17 low, eventually you will see a plethora or a smorgasbord of colorways coming out. Just like what we saw with the Lebron 16s and the 15s. Eventually, you should be able to cop one either at a discount or maybe even in the outlet, as long as a lot of colorways pop up. So wait a bit, enjoy what you have right now, wait for the sale, and then cop it when that time happens. Now that's actually our initial unboxing of the Lebron 17 low in Bred. Now at this point in the vlog, I just want to show you guys the other sneaker that I bought, but it won't be an on-feet review. It won't be like my initial take. I just want to share you what I bought, and then I'll close the vlog there. So this is me giving another sneaker a second chance. Now, because there's one sneaker from Nike that I completely trashed, which was the Joyride Run. I hated it. It was worst shoe that I reviewed last year. However, I have been hearing good things about the Joyride Dual Run, which apparently is some sort of like different variation of the shoe. Apparently, the clumping and the way the beads would mix up, they fixed it with the sneaker. So I went ahead and bought it. So this is actually the Nike Joyride Dual Run in white. So this is what the sneaker looks like. A very clean shoe, very easy to wear. It's actually a bit dirty already because I wore it yesterday and I did a test run in them. By the way, I have a home gym now. Watch out for the video of me revealing the home gym very soon. Super excited to share that with you guys. So yeah, the review of this coming really soon. And that is actually our vlog for today. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you guys are all right. Remember, stay safe, stay at home, practice social distancing, always wash your hands, always sanitize your hands, and as much as possible, don't be like me who always unconsciously touches his face. Maybe you can just put your hands in your pocket. That's what I've been trying to do to stop myself from doing that. But yeah, let's just be all safe. And with that said, peace. And this is even more meaning now than ever before. God bless. What's up? Boom.